Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today. And the Houston Astros beat the Atlanta Braves 6-3 today, as they will officially win this series with the win, winning the first two games of the series, and they will be going for the sweep tomorrow against the Braves, which would feel really good for this team, because if you think about this, the Astros, they've struggled a little bit to start this season, and they've had their struggles just in these first 21 games. And the Braves, a team going into this series, were 14-5 going into the series, and had a lot of sweeps on, in some of their series. I mean, they swept the Padres. They had a couple other sweeps as well. The Astros haven't had a sweep this season, so a win tomorrow would just feel really good for the Astros, just to get the win and sweep a really good team in the Braves. Not saying the Braves are better than us, but right now they are playing better baseball than us. And get the win over them, sweep a team who's been, sweeping almost everybody, and get that, and finish this series, and then having to play a team who's even hotter than the Braves and the Rays on the Rays on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So there you go. So the Astros got a great win tonight, 6-3, with two huge home runs by Tucker and Alverez in the sixth inning. And let's get into it. Astros win this one 6-3. 11 hits for the Astros, 8 for the Braves. 3 errors in this ball game, all by the Braves. The win goes to Valdez. He was fantastic tonight. He's 2-2 in the season now, and this was his 5th start tonight, I believe. 7 innings for him, 3 earned runs, 9 strikeouts, and 0 walks for Valdez. The loss goes to Wright for the Braves. He's 0-1. 5 innings, 3 earned runs, 2 strikeouts, and 1 walk. The save goes to Brian Abreu, his first save of the season. Presley was not available due to pitching the last 2 games, and Abreu pitches the 9th for the Astros. 0 earned runs, got 2 strikeouts of the 3 batters he faced, and had 0 walks. So there you go. Great outing by Abreu. Getting into the scoring summary, the Braves get it started in the 4th inning with a Sean Murphy home run to left center, 434 feet, 1-0 Braves. Then in the 6th inning, the Astros tack on 4 with an Alverez home run to right, 414 feet, and he scores, and Bregman scores 2-1. Then again in the 6th inning, Kyle Tucker home runs to center. Abreu scores. It's 4-1. So Tucker and Alvarez with huge 2-run home runs in the 6th inning. And in the 6th inning, the Braves, they hit a 2-run. So the 6th inning, 3 2-run home runs. Ozzie Albies home runs to left center, 421 feet. Olsen scored 4-3. Then the 8th and 9th inning, the Astros tack on 2 more, and they get 2 more runs in to give a comfortable lead going in the 9th inning. And the 8th inning, Jolks singled to left. Pena scored. Jolks the second with the throw going to Pena, trying to get Pena at home, 5-3. Then in the 9th inning, Jose Abreu singled to right. Dubon scored. Alvarez the second, 6-3. And there's the scoring summary. Let's go over the batting for the Astros today. Everybody in the lineup had a hit today besides the catcher Martin Maldonado. Mauricio Dubon, he struggled today, but he kept the hitting streak alive. It looked like it was going to be gone, but Dubon, when you thought that 15-game hitting streak was gone, it turned into 16 in the 9th inning with a single to right in the 9th. He did also get on first base with a fielding error by shortstop Grissom in this game. Besides that, he was 1 for 5 in this one. So I don't know why it counts as 1 for 5 on our error, but whatever. Dubon did get that hitting streak alive today. It didn't look like he was going to keep it, but great job by Dubon today. Bregman, 1 for 4 today. He walked in the 1st inning, and then he singled in the 6th inning, and he scored a run in this game off of the Alvarez home run. Yordan Alvarez, besides his 2-run shot, kind of just like yesterday, besides his 2-run shot yesterday, he did not get on base at all. Oh, he did get on base today, but didn't have any other hits. He had a 6th inning home run, like like we talked about in the scoring summary, to right field, 414 feet. Bregman scored. In the ninth inning, he was safe at fielding error by second baseman Albies. So like Dubon, he was 1 for 5, but got on base because of error. Were both errors? Okay, I thought both errors were on Albies, but no, Grissom and Albies. And then Abreu was 1 for 5. So Abreu, Dubon, and Alvarez all 1 for 5, and so was Tucker. So, Abreu and Tucker and Alvarez came through for the Astros big in this game, and they were all 1 for 5. But Abreu was 1 for 5 today with the RBI single. And he, just like Dubon and Alvarez, was 1 for 5. Got on base with got on with a base hit, just like Dubon and Alvarez. Alvarez had a homer, and he got on first on a fielding error by shortstop Grissom. So Grissom had 2 errors in this ball game, but besides that, Abreu was 1 for 5 in this ball game. Tucker was 1 for 5 in this one. He did, that's the last one for the 1 and 5 and have an error. Get on base with an error. That's just Tucker and Alvarez and Dubon. But Tucker went 1 for 5 today with his home run to center, 410 feet. Abreu scored, and he struck out looking and swinging, and he flied out to center in the 8th. Then in the 9th, he lined out to right. Then Jeremy Pena had a really solid day. He was 3 for 4. And then, in the 2nd inning, he singled to center. In the 6th inning, he singled to left, and then in the 8th inning, he reached on a bunt single to pitcher. I don't think the Astros have had a lot of. If that wasn't the first, the Astros have only had a couple bunt singles in this season. They have not bunted a lot this season, but that was one of the first, I think, that the Astros have got on base with a bunt this season. Corey Julks was 2 for 4 for the Astros today. He reached on an infield single to third. Pena to second. That was in the 2nd inning, and then he had a RBI single in the 8th inning for his 6th RBI this season. Then Jake Myers was 1 for 4 today. He reached on an infield single to shortstop Julks to second, Pena to third. So in that 2nd inning, the Astros left the bases loaded. Myers was on first, Julks was on second, Pena was on third. But guess who was coming up in the 2nd inning? You know who. Martin Maldonado, and what did he do? He grounded into a double play. Of course he did. So he was 0 for 4 today, getting to Maldonado. With the bases loaded, with 1 out in this game, Maldonado, in his first at-bat, grounds into a double play. Great there, Maldonado. And then he grounded out another 2 times in the 5th inning and the 6th inning, and then he struck out swinging in the 9th inning. So just pitiful year for Maldonado on the bat, batting 170. I mean, there's not a guy that played today in the lineup that's batting under 230. I mean, Dubon's batting 333, Bregman's batting 232, Yordan 257, Abreu 250, Tucker 288. Oh, never mind, Pena's batting 226. Julks batting 315, Myers batting 250, and Myers is not that great himself. I mean, Myers has been playing really good as of recent, but, I mean, Maldonado's not even close to the other players in the lineup with batting average. I mean, Pena's batting 226. I mean, that's kind of close, but I think the only reason why you're still seeing Maldonado start at catcher is just because of how good of a defensive player he is. But if he wasn't that good of a defensive player, I'm 100% confident saying Yainer Diaz would be the starting everyday starter. And if the Astros start to need that good hitting at 9, I wouldn't be surprised if you start to see Maldonado start way less and Yainer Diaz, you see Yainer Diaz way more, because Yainer is hitting the ball good and Maldonado isn't at all. And Yanner's doing a pretty decent job on defense as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if pretty soon you start to see way more of Yainer than you do of Maldonado if Maldonado keeps it up at the plate. But we'll see. It's way early in the season, but like with Bregman, Bregman's struggling a tiny bit right now. You can't guarantee that's gonna stick with Bregman, because Bregman, he's gonna heat up. June, July, August, September, when you need him. When you need him the most, he's gonna be. When the big stage, Bregman's gonna be good for us. But Maldonado, this is a consistent thing, and he'll heat up for a couple games, and then he'll go back to his original self. But this keeps up for a couple weeks. I think the Astros might need to move to Yanner Diaz as almost everyday catcher, but we'll see. Like starting Maldonado and Valdez starts because that's basically his catcher, and maybe a couple other, maybe another pitcher in the lineup. But if Yanner, when he keeps, when you keep getting Maldonado the days off, and Yanner Diaz is starting and he's doing good, I don't know why you don't just keep him in the lineup, but whatever. Getting into the pitching for today, only 3 pitchers were used for the Astros today. Win over Valdez, who got the win, but he did give up. So I just want to go because he didn't say his hits. He went 7 innings, 8 hits, 3 earned runs, and 9 strikeouts. Then Monterio, he pitched the 8th inning, went through the side, no hits, no walks. Did have a strikeout in the 8th inning, and then went over Brian Abreu in the 9th inning with 2 strikeouts in the 9th to get the save. You guys are your thoughts on the game for today for the Astros? That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. And let me know your thoughts on the Astros game for today. And the Astros are going to go for the sweep tomorrow. That's it, and peace out. Go Astros.